Hey. So networking events, conferences, and trade shows are one of the many ways that a new person can learn about an industry. These events, trade show, conferences allow a newbie to come in, meet other newbies, and also have access to high level and experienced individuals in the industry. So in this episode, I'm going to share my key takeaways from a recent vacation rental conference that I attended. By the way, welcome to the Real Estate Ballers show. And if you are new here, my name is V. Lee. This is the show about sharing real estate experience, knowledge, and real life lesson. The purpose is to help you to reach your financial freedom in real estate investing faster. So I just attended one of the biggest vacation rental event in Las Vegas. This event was called the International Conference for Vacation Rental Managers. And if you are involved in vacation rentals or short-term rental and thinking about scaling or getting serious about this business, I highly recommend you to attend one of these events. It's put together by a group called VRMA or VRMA, and that is short for Vacation Rental Management Association. I'm on a membership committee, so this is my little plug. With your permission, they do host several events throughout the year, and you can get more information on their website at vrma.org. I'll have it in the show note for you. So here are my key takeaways. You ready? So takeaway number 1. This vacation rental industry is exploding. There are more eyeballs on the industry than ever. Because, look, so they had a record-breaking number of attendees. They sold out on sponsorships. For the first time, there was a lender as a vendor there. Several years ago, we would have a hard time getting a loan for a vacation rental or a short-term rental as, for pure investment purpose. You can get a second home loan, but for a loan for vacation rental was hard. But in recent years, more and more lenders are now loaning to vacation rental. There has never been a lender at these events that I have seen before, but this past one in Vegas, there was a lender there. And I'm not going to say who, and personally not putting anyone on the spot, but I didn't think they had the best program for vacation rental, in my opinion. However, I think they will learn and they will change and get more competitive with time. There were several people that I talked to that they've been in the long-term rental business or software company, and now they want to learn about short-term rentals so they could get into short-term rentals. There were people there looking to acquire other companies, acquire other like software company, tech company, and also acquire other management companies. This industry is exploding. The vacation rental, the short-term rental world is exploding everywhere, destination and both urban market. So that's takeaway number 1. Takeaway number 2, the vacation rental world is getting more and more competitive. Yes, as you know, it's easy to guess, right? Why is it getting more competitive? Well, there are more eyeballs on the industry. There is more money coming into the industry, and it naturally would go that way. So think back about 8-10 years ago. There were still managers who, operate their calendar with an Excel sheet, and they advertise their property through an ad on a newspaper, right? And now, if you look it up, you do your research, there are probably 50 companies that offer vacation rental management software. And lock boxes, the old lockbox hang on the door or the key under the floor mat, that is history, okay? Keyless entry is the norm now. You don't even talk about it because you just assume every property got keyless entry now. What else? Okay, flat pricing. So long gone, I think, are the days where, okay, here's the weeknight price, here's the weekend price. It's now dynamic pricing. Most everybody is using dynamic pricing, just like the hotel, just like the airline. The prices changes with demand and supply, okay? And here's a new group of people. There are people who are raising funds and so that they can build what they call build to suit. So they are looking to build community of vacation rentals. There are communities like that in existence already, but we are talking about more of them, okay? More of it. So there are builders, developers who partnering with property managers to build more vacation rental or build property with the intent to use as short-term rental or vacation rentals, and also maybe even build community of these properties. So what does it mean for us? Well, that means you gotta run your vacation rental or short-term rental more like a business. So now each of these homes is becoming a boutique hotel in itself. You got to stay competitive, and with all of these resources and the way the industry is changing. So that's my takeaway number 2. The vacation rental industry is getting more and more competitive just because there's more eyeballs, more money, more talent coming into the industry will change. And it will just change for the better. I mean, it's going to help the guests with better experience, and it's also going to differentiate the professional host from the amateur. I think it's a good thing. Drop us a comment below if you are having short-term rental and you noticing that it is getting more competitive in your area too. Okay, so you ready for my takeaway number 3? So here's my takeaway number 3. Airbnb isn't friendly with professional hosts or professional managers. So if you look at their recent change, the air cover, does it really protect hosts or managers, or does it protect guests? And look at their websites. What are they promoting? Unique experiences. And what does unique experiences mean? Mean it's not likely scalable. If everything is so unique, how can you scale the business in a big way? Think about that for a moment. The other thing that we also want to look at their track record, right? When this whole thing started in New York, when the lawmaker in New York were, making changes to the policy, what did Airbnb do? They threw the host under the bus until they needed to defend the host. So that's my takeaway number 3. Airbnb isn't a friend of the professional managers. All right, here's my number 4 and last key takeaway. Restrictions are not going away. And this is thanks to all the wonderful people in the media. All the negativity about Airbnb. Look, who are putting in restrictions? Lawmakers, right? Lawmakers are voted in. So they make decisions that they think would keep them in the office or put them in the office. So if the media tells the public that Airbnb is bad and the public does not differentiate Airbnb from short-term rental, so they think all are bad. So slowly, city by city, are starting to either require permits or ban short-term rental altogether. And I think as an investor, we should be okay with permit. It's actually a great thing, a good thing to have permit in place. But we wouldn't want it to be banned because that would hurt us. And it would also hurt the homeowner as well, right? I mean, it would restrict the property owner's right. So what does this mean for us? It means that if you are an investor and you own one or more investment properties, whether you are in a restricted or non-restricted area, you should consider getting involved with doing it right. Start with doing it right. And then start with educating people or joining the effort of educating people about the other wonderful things that a short-term rental can offer. Don't let people make decisions based on misinformation. And that's something that every one of us can do. So my bottom line, we are just on the tip of the iceberg, I think. This industry is still fairly young, even though it's been around for a while, but I think we're still fairly young for an industry. So there's still time to jump on the bandwagon if you desire, and there's still profit to be made in this business. However, you need to do it strategically. You gotta buy the property at the right number, the right price. Don't overpay. Don't use the projections for 2020, 2021, even 2022 for your rental. Rather use maybe 2019, okay, for your rental projections so you don't get hurt. Hire a professional to help. Don't do it alone. So get help. Go to events like these. Attend your local event. Seek out for other people to help. Hire a property management company because they would have more resources than you do personally. And then don't rely on Airbnb alone if you want to scale, if you're looking to add more properties. You gotta diversify, gotta look for other way. And because all you're doing is helping Airbnb to build their brand. There it is. These are my 4 key takeaways from this international conference, vacation rental management. Oh, one last thing though. I did not mention all the social hours. They were actually pretty legit. So I hope to see you there next time. Thank you for watching the Real Estate Baller Show. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And do please help us get the words out by giving us a shout out on social media using the hashtag REBallers. Thank you so much and see you in the next video.